Happy Sunday to all my State of Sorrel followers out there. So it's been a while since I've done a video, so I hope everyone is doing well and everyone had a great Thanksgiving filled with lots of family, friends, and football and shopping and whatever else that you do around Thanksgiving. So like always, I went out earlier and asked my followers what you guys wanted me to talk about, and have a couple of great topics as well as a couple that I wanted to touch base on. So the first one is CBS has Florida as one of the SEC teams with 6 wins left out of the bowls. Which 4 SEC teams at 6 wins will be left out? So I think Florida is definitely one of those. My focus on those would be over in the SEC East, as I think that's a weaker conference of the two. The SEC West is definitely the strongest. So if I had to go with 4, which is going to be really hard for me, I would say Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Arkansas has played really well, and I believe the Razorback Red, but unfortunately if 4 need to get knocked out of bowl games, I think they're the one in the SEC West that's going to be knocked out. The next topic is the Iron Bowl. So I want to touch quickly on what an amazing game we saw between Auburn and Alabama last night. The first half was almost completely Auburn, or almost completely just Marshall and Coates. They connected a number of times, and then I don't know what Saban said at halftime, but whatever it was, lit a fire under his team, and they reared off in the second half and closed on the game. And it was one of the highest scoring, it was the highest scoring Iron Bowl, but definitely not something that I would expect coming out of an SEC game like that. So congratulations to Alabama. I'm extremely excited that they came out with that victory, since Mississippi State lost earlier in the evening, so that they can remain as number 1, hopefully, when the playoff standings come out tomorrow. The next topic is Bo Pelini at Nebraska. Today it was announced that he was fired as head coach. Even though he came back this season, I think what really got him fired was, or broke the straw on the camel's back per se, would be the Wisconsin lost. I would say at that point he's out of there. So those are the topics that you guys gave me. A couple of topics I wanted to touch on was Johnny Football scored his first NFL touchdown today. He came in and replaced Hoyer, and of course ran in for a touchdown with his money sign and all. So congratulations to Johnny Manziel on scoring your first NFL touchdown. The next topic is the college playoffs. So we've had a little bit of a mix-up with Mississippi State losing to Ole Miss yesterday. So if I were to pick 4, I would say Alabama, Oregon, Florida State, and then I would say Ohio State over TCU. I don't think it's going to go that way based on the injury that Ohio State took yesterday, but based off of toughness of schedule, I would put Ohio State over TCU. The next topic would be Bobby Petrino and his little scuffle before the game. Louisville happily took him back in as their coach, and they were doing well from a game perspective, but to see your head coach, who's supposed to be a role model for your players, go out there and get in the face of one of Kentucky's assistants before the game is just unacceptable and shouldn't happen. So I hope that Louisville's athletic director or somebody at Louisville does something to discipline Petrino for that action. And then the next one, and the last one, is the injury that Ohio State got yesterday. JT Barrett went down with a leg injury during the game against Michigan, and it's the second large injury to the Ohio State team this year when it comes to the quarterback position. So extremely saddened by this injury, but one of the best things that I saw yesterday was Michigan's quarterback, Devin Gardner, get out there and reassure JT Barrett that it's going to be okay, and just stating that sports are more than just what takes place on the field or any given rivalry. It's just about the bonding and the passion that you guys have together, and it's just incredible to see moments like that and sportsmanship like that when it happens. So thank you guys for tuning in. I know it was a long mashup, but would love to know your thoughts on which 4 SEC teams you think will be out of the bowl. The Iron Bowl itself, Bo Pelini out at Nebraska. Do you think it's the right decision? I do. Johnny Football's first touchdown. Finally, congratulations. Who do you think are the top 4 in the college playoffs this week? What do you think should be done to Bobby Petrino based on his little scuffle that happened pre-game yesterday? And did you enjoy seeing Devin Gardner get down there and really support JT Barrett during his injury yesterday? As always, thanks for joining, and hopefully I will be back next week with some exciting bowl game action. So have a great week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.